Welcome back to the show. Earlier, we showed you highlights from the Napa Piney 6 at Motordrome Speedway.
Although the late models were in the spotlight for the evening, the other 4 classes ran a features-only program, starting with the street stocks. George Nicola in the red number 9 paced the field for the first 3 laps of the 20-lap feature. Points leader A.J. Pooljack in the 05 quickly asserted himself near the front of the pack. Here he works the outside of Scott Aiello in the 00 and the 3 of Teddy Gabala. On lap 3, contact between Pooljack and the 31 of Sean Phillips sends the 05 for a spin. On the restart, Phillips quickly looks to the inside of Nicola as they head into turn 1. Phillips would clear Nicola before they exit turn 2. Pooljack would work his way through the field to settle into the runner-up position, but he couldn't prevent Sean Phillips from taking the victory. Phillips and Pooljack are the only 2 drivers with wins in the division this year. We pick things up on the 3rd lap of the Charger feature. Steve Long in the orange number 7 is running second when he gets into the back of Roger Bryan, who had led the first 2 laps. On the restart, Long is now on the point. He is followed by the 71 of John Scott and Anthony Aiello in the black 00. A few laps later, Aiello would pass Scott for the 2nd spot, with points leader Jonathan Heilman in the black and red number 15 in tow. Heilman would move into 2nd place, while the 2 leaders began to pull away from the pack. On the last lap, Heilman pulls to within a couple of feet of the rookie's back bumper. Long opens up the gap slightly as they head down the backstretch. Going through turns 3 and 4, Heilman closes again, but Steve Long would win the drag race to the line to pick up his first Charger victory.
Congratulations on your win, Steve. At the beginning, you spun out Roger Bryan.
Yeah, that was not intentional. We just got really close, and it wasn't something I wanted to do. And he's a good guy, and we've done a lot of close racing this year. And I went and talked to him afterwards, and we're cool, so it's good. Just part of racing.
Now, at the end of the race, it was very exciting. It was rookie versus defending champion Heilman.
Yeah, Jonathan's a great driver. I tell you what, he's taught me a lot, and I had problems. I had a tough start to the season, and he came on and just come over and started telling me stuff to do, and everything worked, and it came back to bite him, I guess. But it was a great night tonight. We had a great time, and I've been trying to win the Piney Lasky for the last 5 years and just could not get it done. But to do it as a rookie in another division, that was pretty cool.
Now, previously, you were very successful in the Super Compacts?
Yeah, we won about everything you could win. We won 6 in a row at one point last year, and just did everything I could do in that division. It was time to move up, and I was kind of nervous moving up, but not anymore. I'm pretty happy with tonight.
Well, very good, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for the track being here and the fans and being able to do this. I mean, it's a great thing that you can do, and you got to be pretty lucky to be in my position, and I'm pretty proud of that.
Steve Long picks up his first win in the Charger division. Points leader Matt Smith celebrated his 36th birthday by taking the checkers in the modified event, and Paul Koffler Jr. picked up win number 2 of the season in the Super Compacts. On this week's show, we featured highlights from races which honored those in the community, whether they were fans, crew members, drivers, or promoters. Now here's a look at some special upcoming races for this week. Racing starts early this week with a hot summer night at Pencan Speedway. The Rock Sportsmen will run a 35-lap feature, while the IMCA Modifieds pay a visit and will have their own 25-lap event. Port Royal Speedway honors a sprint car legend this Saturday with the running of the Keith Kaufman Farewell Tribute. The 410 Sprints compete in a 33-lap A-Main, a nod to the K33 the Hall of Famer drove early in his career. $5,000 goes to the winner. And the late models race for $2,100 to win in their 21-lap feature in recognition of the number 21 late model in which Kaufman scored a pair of victories. The 7th annual Red Miley Rumble is this Saturday at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. The ULMS Super Late models take on the locals for 53 laps. The 410 Sprints will also join the evening's lineup. CMB Bank Raceway Park returns to action this Sunday with another 100-lap late model race. Filling out the schedule will be street stocks, chargers, and 4-cylinders, and you may just see some dirt trackers tackling the 5/8 mile ribbon of asphalt. Also on Sunday, the micro sprints take center stage at Sportsman Speedway. A minimum of $500 goes to the winner of the event, which was organized by fellow racer Dave Hawkins.
We decided to do it to try to help increase the car count, get people out here to try to track out, and really get out and enjoy a good family environment. And we've been doing this track now for 5 years. We love this track, and we think, we get more drivers in and be more interested in it. And so far, it's worked out pretty good. We got a lot of new faces coming in. On the 18th, we're right now expecting between 24 to 30 cars show up.
Now that will wrap things up for this week's show. Thanks again for joining us. Until next time, remember, if you want to contribute to the growth of our sport,
Quite simply, support those who support racing.
Pit Pass has been brought to you by Aaron's of State College on the Benner Pike, by W.R. Hickey Beer Distributor, celebrating 80 years, and by Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle. This has been a production of WHVL Sports.